Hello, hello. Welcome to Bead and Chat. I am your hostess with the mostest, Shy Rosalind, and also I am the owner of Zedge Designs, and we are going to be finishing up a project we started not last week, but the week before. We were starting a memory wire bracelet, and I hopefully will be able to finish it tonight. Um, so likes are free and always welcome. Comments are always appreciated. Subscribers are always appreciated. So tell a friend or two or three. And if you're watching me on Facebook, yes, you can like and tell a friend or two and share the link so folks can watch what I do. Um, and most of the projects that are created on Beat and Chat are available in my shop, ponsedgedesigns.net. You can follow me on Instagram. You can follow me on Facebook. I do have a Twitter account, but I rarely check it nowadays because, Elon. So the best way to reach me is through Instagram. I do occasionally do custom commissions depending on what you are looking for and the color that you are looking for. Reach out to me and we can discuss it. So, yeah, Her Majesty, aka my mother, is acting up a bit tonight, so she might interrupt us as I have been interrupted before. If that happens, I might have to go mute for a few moments to get her to settle down. This is what happens when you are a caregiver, and it comes with the territory. Um, I am considering looking into someone to be here at nights. Um, it's not cheap to do that, and I would have to change some things in my home, so I'm not sure yet, but we'll just have to see. Anyway, enough about me. It's Mother's Day weekend, y'all, so happy Mother's Day to all the moms, aunties, grandmas, stepmoms, kind of moms, cousins that are moms, pet moms. So happy Mother's Day to y'all and my fellow caregivers, because some of us end up acting like mothers to our loved ones. So happy Mother's Day to y'all too. So that being said, I'm gonna work on this little project tonight. Um, Not a whole lot. I kind of talked about some of the things that are going on in these YouTube streets in my latest episode of It Happened One Night. If you haven't already checked it out, please do so. It is part of the YouTube Guide series. It Happened One Night, our cautionary tales of live streams gone wrong, YouTube beefs, things of that nature. Um, they are not judgmental episodes, and I do not take sides. I just give a description of what's going on and all that good stuff. So this is the bracelet that I am working on. I am going to be adding two of these to the bracelet as I go along. And oh, I got new glasses, y'all. The importance of an eye exam, it is no joke. I can see so much better now. My prescription had changed a lot over the past few years. Um, I had my previous glasses for nearly 6 years, and I've got myself over to the optician's office finally. And he said, "Yeah, your prescription has definitely changed. And yeah, you really do need new glasses." So I finally got my new glasses. There's a picture in my community tab. I splurged a little bit. See, the thing with my glasses, I now wear what's called progressive lenses, and I do the transitions too because I don't feel like spending extra money on prescription sunglasses. So between the transitions and the progressive prescription, my glasses usually do cost me quite a bit out of pocket, even with insurance. So I kind of knew I was going to be paying something, but I got it. the lady at the optician shop plugged in a whole bunch of coupon codes. So, and they were having a sale on quite a few of the frames. So I got lucky. I didn't spend as much as I anticipated spending. So I'm very happy about that. And at least I don't need another eye exam for 2 years unless I start noticing things. So I'm very happy about that. And it had my new glasses have made such a difference. I am actually beating, looking through the camera, and I can really see what I'm doing through the camera. Before, I always had to like move my project away from the camera for a hot second just to check a stitch or something. And now I can actually see what I'm doing without raising my beadwork to my face and without looking over my glasses. I used to do that a lot. The past few months, I was looking over my glasses and I knew something was up when I had to keep looking over my glasses to really see what I was doing. And I said, no, I can't keep this up. And it was very hard working on the computer. It was very becoming very difficult. And I do medical billing. That's my stock and trade. So if I can't really see the computer, hi VS, how you doing, girl? I'm playing catch up with some of your stuff. Um, but I will catch up. And y'all need to check out VS Speaks Royally. She is the go-to person for all things royal, especially the Sussex squad. So please check her out. She has a lot of fun episodes and really cool people. And her channel is one of only two that I subscribe to. It's her and Lennon Honor. Those are the only two channels that I actually pay a monthly subscription to. So that says a lot because I'm getting very careful about where I spend my money. So so definitely check her out, and you'll I promise you'll have a good time um with her. Yeah, girl. I'm picky with my money nowadays. Um so you know actually, no, I take that back. I think I signed up for Tuber Chat. I think I'm paying a subscription for that too. I think I am. I gotta double check that, but I'm almost certain that I'm paying. Why is this charm looking funny? Okay, so we're just gonna switch this over. Um, so anyway, like I was saying, my my It Happened One Night series are cautionary tales about what's going on in these YouTube streets. They are not meant as a judgment. I am not picking sides. I am simply, do I have to put a, oh, okay. That's what I wanted. There we go. Perfect. So I got one charm on, by the way, y'all. So, um, yeah, non-judgmental, just saying what's happened, and just cautionary tales. So, like I discussed, the two channels I believe are still at war, so to speak. Um, I did hashtag them in a pinned comment under the episode for those of you who just can't figure out who I was talking about. But I did not tag them officially. So, uh, oh no, that's right. Um, so anyhow, and the just pasty things saga continues. There's been more stuff put out about her, and I think this is going to go for a while. I think this reaction and and coverage, so to speak, of what she did. Um, this is gonna last a while, y'all. I'm predicting. This is my prediction. I'm predicting that this is gonna run through the summer, y'all. I don't think there's gonna be any kind of resolution or truce or anything like that. Oops, sorry. Keep bumping the camera. Um, until the end of the summer. That's just my prediction. So, because just pasty things is going after channels left and right. She has friends going after channels, and yeah, it's gonna get dicey after a while. I do imagine that she's probably going to end up going um full on like faux news type conservative stuff at some point. Um, I would be surprised if she doesn't, but I think she will. Um, so anyhow, and then trying to think what else. Um, oh, Larry Reed, bless his heart, got his car towed. he he just posted two videos today. I think he's visiting his mom for Mother's Day, and he had a designated spot in their, I guess their condo or whatever has a parking garage, and he claims he had a designated spot, and he parked his car in the designated spot, and he got towed. So he he's so he goes to get his car. I guess he, was going out for something, went to get his car, and car's not there. So he goes to the concierge. Concierge says, "No, sir, we haven't we haven't moved your car, and it should be in spot blah blah blah." And that was the spot he was assigned. And I guess they gave him something to put in his windshield, so they would know that he was in a reserved spot. And car gone. So they go through I guess they went through the security footage, and they saw that it was towed. He calls the place that did the tow, and they referred him to the actual tow truck company, and the tow truck company said they want $400 for him to get his car back. And he's like, no, I'm going to own your company. So, you know how his followers are. They're very loyal. And I'll put it that way. They're very loyal. And they proceeded to basically blow up the here's how we're going so far, folks. I got one charm on. I'll probably do another round and then put the second charm on. Um and I got these charms at the New York Bead show back in March, as well as the beads that I'm using tonight. I figured I'd go with like full sparkle. Sometimes I feel like a sparkle. So and I'm using memory wire. Memory wire fits just about any wrist because it takes the shape of the person who's wearing it. So usually you don't have to worry about it being too tight or too loose. And you can make memory wire bracelets as deep. I consider it deep because it loops. So you can use as many loops as you want. You can make it as full or delicate as you want. Memory wire holds up, and it's not allergenic. So it's a good medium to use if you want to make um bracelets. Why? Oh, I see. So anyhow, so back to Larry Reed. He he so his followers, all umpteen million of them, well, not all of them, but quite a few, called the tow truck company, Politely, I may say, from what I've heard. He did tell people to be polite, but they called that tow truck company and basically gave them hell. So the Christians were on the warpath on his behalf. So I'm sure he's gonna get his car back without paying anything. Um, but of course, him being Larry Reid, he's very upset. And I mean, yes, I think anyone would be upset to have a designated parking spot and all of a sudden somebody towed it. But not all of us have a couple million followers. So, you know, it does help to have a couple of thousand people calling and placing Google reviews and stuff like that. So the car saga continues. I'm sure by tomorrow he'll have his car back. I doubt at this point they're even going to want to keep it. So we shall see. But it was pretty funny. And then of course we have the good Bishop Whitehead doing his thing, going back and forth, claiming that he owns the building that the Church of I think they were called Church of God in Brooklyn. Okay, guys, give me 1 second. Okay, thank you. Oh, yes. Um, yeah, he's bugging. So the good bishop, as Max likes to call him, the good bishop, um, claiming that he owned the building this other church was in. Um, if you guys go to Pam, I think it's Pam Esquire, I think is the name of her channel. Um, if oops. If you go to yeah, I think her channel is called Pam Esquire. If you go to her channel, she has like the court documents and the breakdown, and she's much better at explaining the whole thing than I am. But apparently there's this issue with let me put the other charm on. Where is it? Um there is and the charm came with its own jump ring, so that's very helpful. I don't have to add another jump ring. So let's see. So far this is what I've got, and I'll take pictures and post them at the end, of course. But for now, I have one charm on a lower rung and the second charm's on a higher rung. So we'll see. But yes, apparently there, if I understand it correctly, there's an issue with deed. Um, the good bishop is claiming that he bought it from another entity The other entity is saying that the bishop never came up with the money. And then I think originally the building was owned by, I think it was a brother and sister. Um yes, it is crazy. It was owned, I believe, if I'm understanding how Pam explained it, it was a brother and sister, but yeah, it was a brother and sister, and I guess they're getting older, and they wanted to put the building in a trust. Because let me tell you, Brooklyn, yeah, the cons got conned. Yeah. I think that's what's gonna end up happening. I think that's what it is. But because let's face it, folks, that's Brooklyn. Brooklyn is gentrified. There are very few spots left in Brooklyn that are like for the people, if y'all know what I mean. Hold on a second, take a sip of my iced tea. Mm. So, ugh, well, excuse me. Damn, I didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to burp. um, so, um, yeah. Oh, wait, I gotta refill my. Wow, I use these up pretty quick. Oh, crap. Uh-oh. I'm running low on. Oh, shoot, I'm running low on one of my beads. Ooh, this is not good. Because I actually need more of these. Oh, shoot. Um, have any more in my stash? Uh, Definitely need some more. Let me see. Where's my stash that I just bought? Ugh. Bear with me, folks. I'm just looking through my stash real quick. I hope I bought 2 strands of these because if I didn't, I'm gonna have a problem. Okay. Have enough of those. Please tell me I have. Oh, shit. Oh, shoot, shoot, shoot. Okay, I got plenty of these. Please tell me that I have. Oh, okay, this is not looking good, folks. Boy, let me see. I have one more wrong to go, and oh boy. Um, please tell me I have. Come on, guys. Come on. Come on, y'all. Tell me I have one, two. Oh, I should have used the other black and white. Um, ooh, this is not good. Um, oh, oh man. I mean, I can cut it. I can cut it off earlier, but I was hoping to do one more. Oh boy. Let me think. So anyway, as I looked at my stash real quick, um, let's see. Oh, please tell me I have some more. Please tell me I have some more. Mama, I give me some. Go to bed. Sorry, folks. I'm hoping. Oh, okay, going to bed now. Okay, going to bed. Um, oh, please tell me I have some more. Just need to finish off that one round. Um, Shoot, it looks like it looks like I am. Did I run out of those? I think I might be SOL, y'all. I think I might actually be. How can I be out of these and I just cut these open? Uh, I might be SOL. Uh, sugar. I'm almost certain I have more. Let me see how far I can get, y'all. So anyway, I know, I know, and you know the it's these little sparkly ones, and I'm almost certain I bought two strands of these. Yeah, I'm sure I bought two strands, and I reorganized my studio about a month or so ago, and I thought I put the two strands together. Unless I use some for another project, which is a possibility. I may have used some already, but I don't think so. But I'm gonna see how far we can get. I'm sure I can finish at least maybe one more loop. So let's see how it goes. Um, that's the beauty with memory wire. You can pretty much cut it off wherever you want, um, if need be. So anyhow, regarding the good bishop, Max's friend, the good bishop. That whole thing with the deed is really funny because, like I said, Brooklyn is pretty much gentrified, and real estate in Brooklyn is just as bad as Manhattan, to be honest. My parents originally lived in Brooklyn. When they first got married, they lived in Brooklyn for 2 years, and then moved out to Queens. Pretty much right after they had me, because back then some landlords did not want children in their buildings. So they moved to Queens, and they needed the space anyway, and moved to where we are living now for the past 60 some odd years. Well, 60 years. Well, not quite 60 because I'm 50 something, so pretty much as long 50 years at least. So their address where they lived in Brooklyn, it was a brownstone. And at one point, my mother, she had just emigrated here from the Caribbean, and I need, and she was thinking of buying a brownstone back then, because back then, Brooklyn was cheap and Brooklyn was rough. Nobody wanted to live in Brooklyn, but she decided to, she picked our home here in Queens. That brownstone where they lived in Brooklyn is at least a couple $1 million now. Brooklyn is gentrified, and it's a hot place. If you can get your hands on some real estate in Brooklyn, actually, this is going to work out. Oh, yeah, this will work out. I don't have to do the whole full loop. So if you got some kind of property in Brooklyn, hold on to it and make sure your deed is tight and right. Because here's what happens, and I'm sure y'all have heard of this before. There's something called deed theft, and I've read a couple of news articles about it. And what happens is, at least in New York City, I could have moved that higher. Oh shucks, am I gonna move this? I don't want to unhook it. I'm gonna leave it where it is. Okay, let me see how far I can get, and then I'm gonna stop. But so there's a thing called deed theft. What happens is, at least in New York City or in New York State, I'm not sure about the rest of the country, but deeds are public record. And I've read about people going in, pulling up a deed. There's a neighborhood that's getting hot, and people are looking for real estate. They go in and look into deeds, and if they and what happens is if you're a senior citizen, you get certain discounts. You get like in New York City, it's called a star discount. So they take off a certain amount, a certain percentage because you're over 65. So they look for those types of deeds. And if it's just one name on the deed, they'll print the deed out and all that, have somebody go in with fake ID, add their name to the deed, then turn around and either like put a home loan against it or a second mortgage. And then when the person who it originally belongs to doesn't know what's going on, they don't know. All of a sudden, they default and then they come in and take the property, or they go in fake ID, say that they're the person, go to a real estate agent, sell the property, and then all of a sudden the person that it truly belongs to gets thrown out saying, well, you sold us the property. No, I didn't. So in New York City, they have an alert system. You can register for it. It's free. You register through ACRIS, ACRIS. That's New York City's deed and document system. And you sign up. And like I said, it's free. And what happens is if there's a change to your property documents, this worked out. This is okay. I can actually, I might just, I'll do a little bit more and then I'm going to stop because I think I have just enough. Um, Shoot, that was close. um, so it's you get an email alert and you can go and look at your documents and see, and then if there is a problem, you can report it. You can report it to New York City and report the deed as tampered with. It was a protection they put in. Originally, you were supposed to renew it every 90 days, but now they've made it permanent. So once you sign up, you're good. And I did that. I signed up for our house. And it was a protection they put in because there were seniors who were living alone and their deeds were tampered with. And then, they don't find out until someone's knocking on their door saying they got to leave. So they put those protections in place. So if you are living in New York City and you own a home, I strongly suggest that you sign up for it, just to be on the safe side. Or if you know someone who's a senior and, even if it's, the spouse is alive and all that, or they're living alone, you should definitely encourage them to sign up. I think we're good. Actually, honestly, I think we're good. I think we're good. I'm gonna cut this and do the final loop. Um, I got pretty far. I thought I was gonna run out, but I literally had just enough. Now, I promised I was gonna use my new tools that I bought at the show. So, give me 1 second, y'all. I'm gonna pull out my new tools that I bought because I bought them. Use them. Okay, here we go. So, I say all that to say that's probably what's happened with the deed in question. And this is my tool, my fancy tools that I bought. Let's see. So I'm going to use. Let's see. Well, it doesn't have a memory wire cutter, so I'm definitely going to use the one that I currently have. So that's that. But where is it? Ah, here we go. It does have, whoops, does have some round nose. So I'm going to use my new round nose and my memory wire cutters. Let me get these out the way. Oops. Okay. And I got them from Designs Wire and More. They're based in Palm Beach, Florida, but they do shows across the country. So if you are a beater and you're looking for some really cool tools, the kits, they had the kit, the tool kits were on sale. It was a good price, so I got it. So I'm gonna go ahead and, what the hell? Okay. I'm gonna go ahead and cut this here. I had enough, it turns out, so we're okay. I'm gonna cut it, and as always, only use a memory wire cutter to cut memory wire. Do not use a regular wire cutter. It will damage the wire and possibly damage your cutters as well. Put this in my little trash can. Put these back, and I'm gonna use my fancy dancy needle nose, and let us turn and twist. And I think turn it a little bit more. Okay, so I got the loop, and I'm gonna just bring it close, and then I'm gonna snip off the end. I think I don't want that piece of wire sticking out. Okay, just gonna take off that little piece of wire. Okay, turn it a little bit more. I just want to get enough that I can cut it without messing up the loop. Come on. Okay. Nope. Oh. Come on, get in there. Don't give me a hard time. Hold on a second, guys. Okay, so we're going to make another adjustment real quick. We're going to open the loop. And turn it one more time. Trying to get this loop to even out enough that I can, sorry about that. So I can snip this one end. It is so close, and I don't want to put it near my face because I don't want to put it near my face because if I snip this thing, even with my glasses, I think we almost got it. Because it's very hard to all right. I think this is all right. Let me just double check it, guys. Sorry. I have to do it off camera because I need to bring it really close to my face so I can check it. So there's that one little piece of wire, and I don't want it to stick anybody. So okay, so here's the bracelet. Um, oh, now it's gotten a little tight. My stuff's not dangling. Okay, so here we go. We're gonna loosen this bad boy. That's funny that okay, that's where I want it. So yeah. Sometimes you gotta mess around with the loops a little bit. I think this will do it. I want the charms to dangle, but I need a little more space. And okay, so this is what we're gonna do. We're gonna do that, and then we're gonna just turn this a little. So yeah, for the for the good bishop. Okay, this is a little better. Okay. My top one is dangling. All right, let me just put this thing on. Let's see. I usually do wear my stuff before I offer it for sale. Okay, that one seems to be okay. This one seems to be okay. Whoops, sorry guys. Okay, here we go. This one for some reason is not dangly dangly. Okay, that's a little bit better. All right, it's a little bit better. Yeah, I'm gonna loosen it one more time. So, ugh, I am so sorry, guys. I have the camera lower than usual, so you guys can. Ouch! Ooh, that hurt. Yeah, memory wire is sharp, especially when you cut it. I'm gonna take that bead off, loosen it up, loosen the bracelet up a little bit, because I really want my stuff charms to dangle, and it feels like things were a little too loose. Okay, I think that'll work. So we'll just make this a loose loop, and we should be good. Come on, it's a loose loop. Yeah. Okay. I think this is better now. Yeah, this is definitely better. So, so yeah, I definitely suggest that, um, if you have a loved one, you live in New York City, or even for yourself, if you own a home, definitely sign up for the alert through ACRIS, ACRIS. You can type in NewYorkCity.gov or New York City Department of Finance, because that's who you pay your property taxes to. Or even just type in deed alert, New York City, something like that. Here we go. So that's the bracelet. This one's a little. Oh, okay, there we go. Just an adjustment. So this is the bracelet, y'all. I think next week I'm gonna work on some earrings, but the bracelet is done. Let's see. What else do we need to talk about tonight? Let me think, let me think. Um, I think that was the big news for the week. So, yeah.
on come putting the eye the eyes up in the eye drop the eye in the eyeball.
Okay, go ahead. Go.
Okay.
Okay, go
All
ahead.
right.
Yeah, so I'll let mom have the last word tonight. It is Mother's Day weekend, so I will let mom have the last word. I am glad you all joined me tonight. V, thank you for stopping by, my love. And I am going to catch up with you. I promise. I saw some of your stuff, and I do have to catch up. And next week, folks, is gonna be earrings. I haven't done earrings in a bit, so I'm gonna work on some earrings next week. If you have a particular color, please let me know. You can send me a message on Instagram, or you can mention it on Facebook, whatever you wish, and I'll see if I'm able to do it in the color that you have selected. I will. So that being said, thank you guys so much for watching tonight. If you catch me replay, comments are welcome, likes are free. Please tell a friend or two or three. Um, Hey there, how are ya? I was just wrapping up the show, but I'm glad you stopped by. Um, I'm so glad you stopped by. I was just wrapping up the show. Um, and so yes, tell a friend or two or three. If you catch me in the replay, questions are always welcome. Subscribers are always appreciated. And spread the word. Thank you all for watching me um live, and thank you for anyone who's watching on Facebook. Thank you. Um V and educate you too. I forgot your real name, but thank you for stopping by. I appreciate you. And yeah, questions are welcome. Subscribers are appreciated. Likes are free. Tell a friend or two or three. And happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. And I will see you all on the next one. Have a great night, everybody.
None.